So I'm Adam Horton, I am the Supply Chain Director here at Cromwell Tools Limited. I look after everything operationally for our business and ensure that we get customer their product on a day-to-day basis. Cromwell is a leading distributor of products that keeps our customers' operations running and their people safe. We are famous for our tooling and our safety ranges, but we have the ability to obtain a huge amount of products across the maintenance, repair and operations industry. The collaborative approach that was critical actually to ensure that we had a great relationship between Harvest and Cromwell was one of the biggest selling points for us as a business when we chose to make this decision to progress with solar. The ability to work seamlessly between the two parties, the ability to collaborate and discuss with each stakeholder every single step of the way made it essential for our business to be uninterrupted throughout the whole entire process. We saw no downtime, we saw no operational impact, we had great stakeholder management by the team at Harvest, who linked in with our project leads and the project leads from Harvest directly that made sure that our service was exemplary and would easily make us recommend Harvest as a support mechanism for the future. In fact, actually what it may even mean is we start to look at further projects and opportunities for the future as well. So a real great opportunity to build that trust, which was paramount for us between the two parties involved.
I'm Tony Johnson and I'm the Director of Compliance and Financial Services here at Cromwell, and I've been with the company for 8 years. I've seen the journey that we've been making on our CSR strategy, and we've now morphed into an ESG strategy, which has been really exciting. Cromwell's committed to becoming a more sustainable company for the good of our customers, our team members and the communities in which we both work and live. With the combination of solar panels here at head office and using green sourced energy across all of our locations, we are now a carbon neutral business in all of our locations. With the amount of roof space that we have here in Wigston, it made complete sense to utilise it by adding solar panels. Solar panels significantly reduce carbon emissions and it provides us with independence for energy. That can be hugely beneficial during a time of volatility and with supply disruptions. There's also an immediate cost-saving benefit. In an unpredicted electricity market, this was valuable. Harvest were chosen due to their expertise with solar energy, and how they supported us throughout the entire process was outstanding. So I was asked, why did we do this? Why wouldn't you? The way that we have funded this means there's no large single investment to make, and we've seen instant savings utilising the solar energy in our location. This arrangement is also flexible, and we're already excitingly talking about how we can grow this and develop it further. It allows us to purchase electricity at a fixed rate, which is typically lower than a local supply would be. We're not having to be concerned either about the maintenance or the repair costs, as that's all covered for us. In our supply chain, we're committing to partner with like-minded suppliers across everything that we do. And we'll be looking at product innovation as well as sustainability in design. I'm always proud to share our ESG journey with our customers, but also with our team members, and the pride that that generates throughout our community.
Sam here from Harvest Green Developments. I'm the Managing Director. Today we're here at Cromwell Tools. Our relationship with Cromwell Tools started back in 2022, where I picked up a conversation with Louise at Cromwell Tools in regards to their carbon neutrality targets that they wanted to escalate as quickly as possible. The outcome of the G99 application meant that there was approximately £80,000 worth of grid reinforcement costs. From the HD Sharman conditioning report, it illustrated that there was a slight issue with cut-edge corrosion on the end laps of the roof sheets. Therefore, we engaged and contracted a HD Sharman approved contractor to apply their SemSeal 100 product to future-proof the roof. We're adding solar, which has a life expectancy of 25 plus years. Therefore, ideally, we need the rooftop to obviously outlive the solar. Cromwell made it very, very clear from the very, very start that they wanted a funded solution. A power purchase agreement is a very, very popular solution within the UK marketplace. You have solar installed at zero cost to the client, in this case Cromwell Tools. So therefore they have zero capex associated to, in this scenario, deploying on megawatt or solar, and they have no ongoing liability in regards to operation and maintenance. So to Cromwell, it was a very, very attractive solution for them. Harvest, as a principal contractor, then delivered the installation. We project managed the installation from a CDM perspective, built the installation fully in-house. We got to the back end of the project that had been operational for 3 years and decided to look to the market for potential funders that are more in a good position to fund lease and PPA projects. That's where our relationship with ADE started. We went to market and demonstrated the installation at Cromwell Tools, spoke to quite a few different funders within the UK marketplace, and found ADE as the most aggressive, willing and quick fund to deploy solar as quickly as possible within this lease and PPA arena. Early August 2024, Harvest Green Developments sold the Cromwell Tools installation to ADE. They then become the owner of the asset for the duration of the lease and the PPA, and ADE then look after the asset on Cromwell's behalf for the next 25 years, and ADE instruct Harvest Green Developments to look after this installation on an annual basis. Here today we've had very, very good discussions in regards to phase 2, which potentially will be further expansion of solar with the addition of battery storage to store the surplus that's being generated on a day like today, because we're over generating, to store it within the battery to then discharge back into Cromwell at a later date when the sun disappears.
I'm Peter Hall, Director of Asset Management at Ampere Distributed Energy. My role is to oversee the management and operations of our portfolio of assets. What really sets Ampere apart is not just the funding. We stay with you for the full life of the asset. Our PPA includes comprehensive long-term maintenance and performance management. That means we handle every aspect of the system care: preventative checks, real-time monitoring, performance optimization and warranty management. Our expert asset managers track your system 24/7 to ensure it runs at its best year after year. And while rooftop PV systems have very low maintenance requirements, we fully cover every aspect under the PPA. It's a hands-off, hassle-free experience for your team. No need to chase contractors, manage warranties or worry about unexpected costs. With Ampere, you get peace of mind, peak performance and a partner who's committed to your success for the long term.
Hi, I'm James Clifford from Harvest Green Developments. I'm the Business Development Director. Behind me, we have Cromwell Tools. Cromwell Tools is one of our fantastic customers that we installed a system for in 2024. And one of the things that we wanted to do with this asset was make sure that it was prepared as through the design stage and through the implementation stage, that this asset was going to be ready for sale to the wider PPA market as and when we were ready to release that. We built this asset on our own balance sheet, and accordingly we wanted to make sure that it was ready to be sold to the market with the best specification that the PPA funders that we work with would be able to take on board. Sam was able to go through a procurement process latterly with market review, and he chose to work with ADE. ADE are a fantastic partner of Harvest Green Developments, and we've got a £10 million revolving fund with them to deploy solar PV and battery storage assets across the UK. We are located today in Wigston, Leicestershire, looking at Cromwell Tools. Behind us we have a 1 megawatt solar PV array. It is made up of Trina modules, 430 watt modules, P-Series solar edge optimizers and SE100K solar edge inverters, 6 of them. This asset is designed to produce 850,000 kilowatt hours a year, and as it currently stands, the client is using 550,000 kilowatt hours of that generation. Cromwell Tools has been a fantastic client to work with. We've been really, really pleased to work with them and help them deploy their solar PV assets and help their decarbonisation efforts. Harvest Green Developments are always on the lookout for new customers to work with, and we would love to support your business with your decarbonisation journey, such as we have with Cromwell Tools. Reach out to us today to speak to us.